Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Miftahussa'adah. I'm from Paksa Sakti University. This video for my assignment speaking 3. This time, I want to record the story plan of the 2019 animation film titled Frozen 2. This Frozen 2 film is a sequel of the first Frozen film released in 2013 ago, telling about the adventures of Elsa and Anna in the magical forest that have magic powers that are defined in 4 elements: water, air, fire, and soil. Elsa and children are playing the X-doll made by Elsa. Then their father came and told them that there was once a magical forest filled with 4 elements, namely water, earth, fire, and air. In the forest lived a tribal named Notulda, who lived there and lived side by side with mysterious forest spirit. Although they are very mysterious, they are also friends with the people of Arendelle, who at that time was led by Elsa, grandfather named King Reno. Then King Reno built a very large dam for the gift of peace between Arendelle and Notulda. In addition, Elsa's father, who is still a teenager, is invited by King Reno to attend a peace celebrations, the magical forest where the people of Notulda are. Suddenly, there was chaos the event. The people of Notulda who attacked the people of Arendelle to make King Reno died in this incident. As a result of the chaos that occurred between the people of Arendelle and Notulda, then the spirit in the magical forest became angry. The magic from the incense forest not only attacked the people of Arendelle but also the people of Notulda. Anna's father, who was also affected by the magic of the forest spirit in the chaos, suddenly heard a very mysterious voice. Then that person then saved Elsa's father from the incident. After that, the spirit covered the incense forest with thick fog, which made people inside could not get out and those outside could not enter the forest. Then moved to Elsa, who became the queen of the land of Arendelle. Elsa, who was standing on the terrace of the palace, was startled led by a mysterious voice that came from nowhere. But the palace official did not hear any sound. Night came. Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf were seen playing guessing games, and Elsa heard the voice that Elsa heard early this afternoon. Elsa, who was nervous, then told Anna that she wanted to rest in her room. Anna, who was worried about her sister, then asked what really happened to make her feel nervous, but answered by Elsa that she's okay. Then they sleep together in Elsa's room. In the middle of the night, when Elsa was asleep, Elsa woke up, heard that mysterious voice again. Then Elsa followed the direction the sound she heard until she left the palace, arriving at the lake. Suddenly, a strange crystal appeared that surrounded Elsa and the entire Arendelle kingdom. Its crystal represented element of the spirit that existed in the enchanted forest. The strange crystal fell to the ground. Then strange event appeared in the kingdom of Arendelle. The candle flame that went out, followed by the water in the pond. In the middle of the kingdom, which also disappeared. The wind then blew hard, and the ground that moved along made the people of Arendelle chaos. As a result of all this strange event, the people of Arendelle rushed to flee to the hill above the kingdom. After a strange event that has happened to the kingdom of Arendelle, Elsa then tells Anna that she heard a strange and mysterious sound from the direction of the forest. Anna then asked Elsa what really happened, and Elsa replied that she accidentally awakened the spirits who were in the magical forest. The stuntman also came to Elsa and Anna's place. They then showed Elsa what they had seen of even long before they were born. From that incident, Elsa decided to go to magical forest to find the origin of the voice she heard and find answers about what had happened to the kingdom of Arendelle. The next day, Elsa, Anna, Olaf, Kristoff, and Fran traveled to the magical forest where the sound came from. When Anna and Kristoff were talking on the way, suddenly Elsa heard the mysterious voice again. Then they followed the direction where the voice came from. The sound she heard brought them into the very thick giant fog. Kristoff and Olaf tried to enter the fog, but they could not get in and always bowed when trying to get into the fog. Then Elsa tried to get into the fog. When Elsa touched the fog, then the fog opened and made a way from them enter the fog. The mist opened and made a way from them to enter into the fog. After successfully entering the fog, they show a very beautiful forest inside, and there is a large dam that is still strong like story their father told them when they were little. Suddenly, a hurricane came. When Elsa was in the hurricane, Elsa then caught a glimpse of what happened in the past when their grandfather and father made mess together with the people of Natolda, who made the forest angry. After the hurricane, Elsa and her friend then meet the Natolda tribe and the Arendelle people who were trapped in the magical forest. Suddenly, the forest caught fire by a fire spirit that attacked them all. Elsa then tried to extinguish the fire with her strength, but after seeing the source of the fire that burned the forest, it was caused by a very cute fire lizard. Elsa then caught the lizard and then killed it. After all that incident, Elsa and Anna just found out that their mother is from the Natolda tribe, and it was his own mother who had saved his father when he was little. There, they also meet a land spirit that was in the form of a very large giant. In the continue their journey to find the source of the mysterious voice. After a long distance, following the mysterious voice, Anna and Elsa arrived the skeleton of a very large ship. The ship turned out to be the ship that their parents used to ride that made him die. After that, Elsa and Anna got into the ship. Then they found out that their parents' purpose in sailing the ships was to go to Ataholan. Ataholan is a very mysterious place. Elsa's parents aimed to go there to find out the source of Elsa's power as a child. Elsa then left Anna and went to Ataholan alone to find out what happened in the past. Elsa then lived alone, and a journey in the middle of the sea. Elsa then met a water spirit in the form of a horse, and Elsa got on the horse and crossed the ocean to go to Ataholan alone. In Ataholan, Elsa is then showed about the past of her grandfather, King Renal, when he was in a magical forest with the Natolda tribe. It turned out that his grandfather's intention to build the dam was to destroy the magical forest, and it was shown that the King Renal had betrayed the Natolda tribe. When Elsa was looking at grandfather's past, suddenly Elsa's body froze into ice like what happened in Frozen 1. Before his body was completely frozen, Elsa, with the remains of her strength, then took out her power and sent it to Anna, which contained her grandfather's past. Anna, who was with Olaf, then found out that something had happened to her sister that caused her magic power is disappear from the side of Olaf, who also disappeared. Elsa's message to Anna then arrived. Anna, who knew what happened in the past, was sent by Elsa, then ran away and tried to destroy it. Here Elsa is then assisted by the Earth Spirit, namely a giant golem that destroyed the dam. Then after the dam was destroyed, Elsa, who was on the kingdom of Arendelle, and Elsa then rushed away from Ataholan using the spirit of the water horse, then stopped the flow of water that was heading toward Arendelle in her magic power after that incident. The forest inhabited by the Notulda tribe is then free from the fog that has imprisoned them all this time. Elsa then researched the missing Olaf. Then their Christoph proposed to Anna by giving her the ring he had kept for a long time. After everything that happened to Elsa and Anna, then Elsa decided to live with the Notulda tribe, and Anna later became Queen Arendelle, replacing Elsa. The end. Overall, this film is able to make the heart happy, and the audience who saw it enjoyed every magic thing that was present in this film. This film is very entertaining to enjoy with family for those of you who don't like any messy film. Thank you to everyone who has listened to the storyline of this film from start to finish. Thanks from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.